Hey folks, welcome back. We're going to continue where we left off yesterday after the time, well, the flashback, technically. So, I forgot to take up something to drink, but we will not need it. So, what went on yesterday that required me to absolutely save scum? So, we got into a war, and I didn't do too well with it. So, yeah. Back a little bit. A little bit back in time. And we're gonna see what we can do. So at this point in time specifically, we have a couple of islands in the Crown Fault, in the Cape Trelawney thing going on. Beryl O'Mara is also a new person here. I wish this was a place for me and me alone. If that can't be happening, I'm at least very happy that they do not seem to want to bother me too much at this point. So we are not making enough working clothes. Are we making enough wool? It does seem to be that case. So let's make a... let's make like one extra. Let's start with one extra. We should be able to see what we need in production. And if I go and look for consumer goods, yeah. We are demanding for producing 6. Yeah, demand 4 out of 4, production 6 out of 4. Cool. We might need more schnapps. Time to maximize production. Yep, we might need more schnapps, so let's start with that. So this is our schnapps maker, I believe. Yes. So let's get one of y'all.
No slacking.
There we go. And then let's also get you all, put you on the other side. Maximize the means of production. Okay, production. We are starting to need soap, which we can get from other places, or we could also do the thing here.
Ceasefire has ended.
If the farmers are happy, you could push production higher with the work conditions. Yep, we sure should be able to. Let's start making soap. So long as the top one is lower than the bottom one, that is good. Let's start making soap. So that is going to be one of these little guys. Let's start with one of you. And then one more. You can also make some wheat to feed the pigs. Correct. And I need to make these. And then one more. There we go. Then we need to make some tallow makers. Let's... Oh, we do have enough bricks. We do not have the iron. Steel. One of your pig farms only has 4. Oh yeah. Oops. That's better. Okay, I need steel. There's one iron deposit. Let me guess it's this one. Yeah, okay, cool. Let's take one of our ships from this place. Preferably...
Join the rigging!
Ooh. What? No, the frigate. Let's see about you. And you. Plop you up over.
Halyard sheets and braces!
I know that's an issue because... yeah, it's literally gonna be costing us more to get that iron than any iron that we want. Cool, let's see. And this one is the closest, so... let's do this a little bit. Okay.
Oh, don't startle me like that.
17,000. We might be able to buy the entire island if the shares stay as they are. I'm not gonna hope for that.
Stay along with old Bear.
Oh. I have nothing to drink, so let's quickly make sure that I know what I have. I have Coke. Well, Coca-Cola. It's not really gonna hydrate, but it's gonna do something. Hi Jacques, how's it going? Also hi Leo, sorry I didn't... Did I ask you? If not, how are you? If I did... I don't know. Okay. Show. Nice. Good to hear. This should have helped with this a very little bit. You implement that. And that. And this is gonna need 20. Holy, okay. Actually... no. Needs caffeine! Yeah. Redeems caffeine. Mm-hmm. I wish I had more of it. Oh, oops.
A competitor's island is under siege.
Okay. Those should be fine. Now let's see about you. You need 5 bricks.
Another player has had their island seized. Another player has had their island seized.
Oh, yeah, fair. Huh. Oh yeah, it needs to be connected to a harbor. Fair enough. Gosh darn it. Undeem's burping, yeah, sorry. I'm trying not to, like, do it too loudly, but, like, I don't know. Okay, there we go. That should connect those. Let's wait for this. Let's not wait for that, and then let's wait for this. My stomach must be very upset with me today. And we are gonna have to get some extra workers soon.
I hope you don't disapprove of gift giving.
Damn, what do I owe you that for? What? Huh?
This one don't look too scary. Do you mind? I don't need the board telling me whose islands to settle.
Workforce shortage.
Yeah, I know.
A competitor raised a settlement.
I'm... I'm not sure if I want to do a full playthrough after this campaign. This campaign feels very like finishing off the story bits. Get what I mean? Like, and I don't necessarily mean story bits as in like literal story, but like it. It's not like this campaign doesn't show everything there is to do. Then again, attractiveness of 1,000, Blooming Village, nice.
People celebrate your leadership.
Hey, it's really up to you to see how far you want to go. Yeah. I think I don't want to. I'm gonna stick with that.
Whatever you
for
do,
now.
Master, keep doing it.
Workforce shortage.
Not too many changes, I hope.
No, this can just be published.
Ceasefire has ended. You reached a new milestone.
Old town. But which one?
A competitor's island is under siege.
For you to fiddle with.
Another player has had their island seized.
New
Another
orders.
player has had their island seized.
Oi, what about my job?
I'm doing it.
Workforce shortage. Ceasefire has ended.
A remarkably effective cure.
Room to maneuver.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna need some extra iron for...
There ain't enough of us.
Happy as I ever am, believe me.
No, I need pork. I need pork.
Please aid me as you promised. And dispel this
Sausages.
nightmare.
We're ready for you.
Ceasefire has ended. Workforce shortage.
I might need to make more wood. Yeah. Wood needed.
Crane. Carry her about.
There we go. Should have helped a little bit at the very least. Now let's see about making another one of these, because I would forget, and then suddenly the people that work behind that will be completely helpless.
Dug up more than bones? Lickety spit, you've come back quick.
Lickety spit. Wow. I don't want to lick spit.
Well, if you don't want it, you should share it.
He's gonna try again, he's gonna fail again.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay. In the meantime, am I making too much iron? Yes. If only by a little.
A
I would,
competitor
in that
raised a
case,
settlement.
very much like weapons to be produced. If only to make me some defense. He plays a pig from slightly great area of his activity. Of a lumberjack? I think so.
There ain't enough of us.
Yeah, okay. I need more of them.
Every day is Christmas.
No, it's not. You wouldn't want every day to be Christmas.
We're all full up.
Okay. Bricks. I need more bricks, don't I? Good thing there's like 4 clay mines on this area. Gosh darn it, I might actually have to get more clay pits.
Competitors have agreed a peace deal.
And that's literally like 2 bridges away from where I am right now. Okay, cool. It's like 1, 2 bridges, 3 bridges. And this is technically on the same island where I am right now. Well, it is all on the same island where I am right now, but
A competitor's island is under siege.
Not so. He's not gonna last long, is he? No, he's not.
Look sharp, the governor's here.
Yeah, I'm gonna need more of those.
This truly is God's green acre.
You need one more person to level up? Yeah. Now we need bread. Bread's another one of those products, so I would prefer to have a little population extra.
Help yourself, Gov. You give us a voice.
Okay. Maintenance cost plus 50%. Okay, yeah, that's the negative one. Productivity and negative attractive bonus. We can deal with that. Next up would be bread. Do we have a wheat fertility here? Yes, we do.
Nice day for it.
A competitor's island is under siege.
Audio buzz. Let me see if I do this and go back. Okay. Actually, let me do this. Yes, I do hear it. Okay. Give me a sec. This... no, this actually won't do it. Give me... Yeah, game audio should now be completely gone. If I do this and change this to Anno. Yeah, now it's gone, but that's because the entire game audio is gone. Thanks for letting me know, though. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's entirely gone. Okay, awesome. Thanks for letting me know. Apparently capturing the game and the audio from the same source is not a good idea. Or something, I don't know. Sound became very crackly. We've had that before. I don't know what's going on with that.
I wouldn't worry. Most only look at the pictures.
Oh. I accidentally let one go. Oops. Let's give you an extra ramp. Also, hi DMB, how you doing?
Work your way up from that dirty bottom.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Let's see what you conjure up.
Aye. I reckon I could make you cry like a wee bird. Fleet, engage.
Very well, just settling into chat with Akia and play some Final Fantasy XIV. Awesome. Awesome. Actually, that does remind me, I have to set in some... Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, it's an angel. A friend of mine is currently playing Final Fantasy as well. Final Fantasy XIV as well. She just did one mission and gained 3 levels. She's currently playing on the Dynamis server. Also in North America, she actually wants to play with me? Sometimes? Maybe? Though she tends to, like, play during my stream, and that's not so very much happy for me. She's currently still in ARR, so...
I don't have all I need for my canvas.
No?
Ship under attack. Ship under attack. Ship under attack.
Steer us forth. Set sail.
There we go.
You gained an influence bonus.
Okay, as for you, come back home, please. So we could pretty much finish the courthouse, but then the Pyrphorians would start attacking. And since we can't even take down Beryl, then again she is quite militant, and that's not going to be a funny time. How much upkeep costs? 250. Yeah, that is definitely not great, is it?
A few murmurings down the Union.
Oh yeah, fur coats. Are we not, like, doing routes yet?
Your harbor is under attack.
None of that pity, just the laying down of arms. It's rare we leave any alive.
Aside from that, Pyrphorian weapons are very effective against wooden ships. Getting some iron-hulled ships should improve the odds.
Who's the father?
Who's the father? What? How's that a success cry?
We will form an unbreakable magic circle.
Nope.
More.
Fuck you, not falling for that.
Let's extend the old telescope.
Oh, Clippers have higher morale, do they?
Stations. You don't always need.
Actually, you going this way should be better.
Life here is a wonder.
We earned this.
Gosh darn it, okay. Sure does. But it's literally only the bread. So that's fairly easy to solve. There we go.
reflects the times.
Soon. Yeah, we are making more than we need.
Exploit this, some other bird will. Look at you go.
Attention for the Admiral.
Sit on a firework, would you?
We had to go to press.
What?
More than ready.
I always believed my father when he...
Hurry, or the flies will start laying.
On our way.
Ceasefire has ended.
Hold the crane.
No. This is no good. Where do we get an echolocator?
Well, that's the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, sorry, but if you don't give me the things that I need.
Room to maneuver.
Is it wrong to want more?
Nice, okay, and then we need...
A competitor raised a settlement.
Oh, no, wait, there we go.
A victim of my own satisfaction. Save me from this tortuous perplexity. We have cause for urgent celebration.
Okay. They require rum as well. In church. No. let's check. Production for Breb. Seems to be going okay. Seems to be going up.
Does this land belong to your queen?
Yeah.
Or may I?
Thanks for the follow, Savagaslim. Savagaslim? Oh, let me guess. Yeah, sure, go for it.
Bannermen tread new soil, benevolent one.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Far be it from me to bank on gossip.
Yeah, shut up. Okay, let's see. On island 1, okay. Aha, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Missing particular materials.
Yep, and soon you won't. I hope. In between things, okay, cool.
Who summons the grand Panzer drum?
Lots of people buying into my island now. I'm popular.
We've been climbers, but our power of influence wanes. We have to recover some leverage.
How do I get culture bonus?
Apparition. Always there in my mind's dreams. It whispers gravely. Give me back that.
Zoo modules, museum modules, and botanical garden modules.
No one turns down Wibble's. Kick a man while he's down.
I will turn you down. As often as is needed to make sure that you won't fuck me over. Do I actually have... Not yet.
An
Soon.
area is fine.
Soon, TM.
Over forest.
You
Just
make
say the
more
word.
This is the one, there we go, nice. This is the one.
You can't make better what's already gold. I got something perplexing, needs setting straight. I know you're busy.
If I see another biscuit,
Look busy, people.
We'll gather and toast your elf.
Plowman. So... I paid the money for this,
Stocks
and he
shares,
buys it
eh?
back from me.
Cool.
Cool.
Everything's rather fragile.
Okay, we are starting to get cotton fabric that is decent and can be used in these places. And with that, we are now officially making enough fur coats, which in return will make us able to get engineers.
Check a copy?
Come on.
If you do not fulfill our alliance, I fear it will be a humiliation.
Think you can harm what's already dead?
I know I can't, hence why I accept this.
Scattering of blossom.
Ceasefire has ended.
Yes, nice, okay.
You reached a new milestone.
Okay, I can make concrete now.
I shall evaluate this habitation before I draw any conclusions.
My name is Lady Jane Faithful, and it is my husband, Sir John, whose expedition is lost in the Arctic. In 2 years, the Admiralty haven't done much about his rescue.
Yeah, okay, nice.
But fortunately, I have. I have gathered men and resources to conquer the ice, and to you, I offer a handsome reward for bringing him home.
Watcha, I'll be joining you. Lady Faithful's engaged me for some practical advice. Gonna be dead cold up there.
Oh.
Seductive charts bury my desk.
And we're slowly but surely making concrete. Nice.
You'll make a killing on this, I promise. Don't you go letting all barrel down
She's
now.
small, but she's keen.
Such a thrill with it.
Steersman! On our way.
Fair enough.
I've been on tenterhooks. Irregulars could learn a thing or two from you.
Ready?
This place is full of unresolved equations.
Spectacles. Sure. Kind of want to see about all of this, but you know what? Let's make spectacles. We are making glass. Let's see about the zinc. Ah. Of course. Are we making a decent amount? Most likely not, but like, we are making more cement. Iron, we are now, no, steel. Maxing concrete production seems like a good idea, yeah. Yeah. We are currently running lower on steel. Like the steel, T-beams, I-beams.
Competitors have agreed a peace deal. The people celebrate your leadership.
Okay. I have no idea. Let's check it out.
Ship under attack.
Oh. Oh, yeah, fair.
These men know the art of dying.
I was looking for wool, wasn't I? Okay. Not necessarily. Not necessarily.
Ceasefire has ended. An explosion in one of your factories.
Yep, should have expected that to happen at some point, because holy fuck.
A fire broke out.
Oh, oops.
asking for the cutlass.
Yeah, you are asking for the cannon.
Look at you swagger.
You are a superior person.
The fire has been vanquished. Ceasefire has ended. Ship under attack.
Don't waste your effort. We're dead already. Blue jacket.
Your harbor is under attack.
New orders, Admiral. They'll lay down arms the moment you make a fair peace offer.
Hmm.
Work, sleep, humdrum.
There we go.
Ship under attack.
For complete Harlow in our lair. Yeah, maybe in the old world she's at, right?
Ship under attack.
Yeah. This is her hideout, I believe, right?
Take a step
No.
back for a moment.
Sure, I'm gaining money at the moment.
Under the table.
I also have my wife and children to think about.
Enemy target established.
Life here is rather static.
Spectacles.
trick is to invest in the right people.
Hey, Geff. Okay, if there's one DLC that I would have loved to turn off, it's the shares DLC.
Competitors have agreed peace deal. A competitor's island is under siege.
Again, you?
Here you is.
Yeah, here I is.
Ship under attack. Ship under attack.
Engage. Fleet embarking.
No, not that way, not that way. Gosh darn it.
Enemy target established.
Ship under attack.
Nope, can't one's out. Cat tried to go out, got her head stuck in the got her head stuck in the door. And when I pulled the thing back, the door back, yeah. Make your harbor defense more durable by replacing it.
Attack.
In range of a repair.
For you to fiddle with.
In range of a repair clean. Yeah, fair.
No changes? Really?
Don't spend it all at once.
And we'll scuttle more yet.
I can't do this. I don't have an echolocator.
Luddite.
Yeah, I know. Shut up and give me the thing I need.
A ship was destroyed.
Wait, what?
A competitor's island is under siege.
Yeah.
milestone.
We've not met before, have we? I'm a tourist, a holiday maker, if you will, and I've plans to spend my vacation here. Such a quaint place you have. It could be such a success with people like me. But you'd need to expand your public mooring. It's a tad drab for tourists.
Dawn for agriculture.
Perhaps there is a way to put theory into practice.
Oh. Do we need to?
I'll do.
Hey, kitty.
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
And they require steam motors, which at this point in time we do not have. We could make coal mines though. Could be interesting. Like, we are running out of coal, apparently.
A competitor's island is under siege.
And we are just about barely running out of coal. Okay, cool. Ah! We're in that part of the game again, are we?
I'd achieve more in a better habitat.
And this is the botanical garden. Nice. Okay. Suddenly the money is gone. Abso-fucking-lutely.
I see the same old faces whenever I come here.
Holy fuck, suddenly it goes down a lot. How is that possible? We're running out of fur coats.
Ship under attack.
Just say the word.
Ma'am and I are much obliged.
Where's the fur coats?
Confounded tricky this stage.
A competitor's island withstood an attack. competitor's island is under siege.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to, for some reason, take oil to this. All the way over here. What?
Workforce shortage.
Oh.
Ship under attack.
We're damaged, Admiral.
Ship under attack.
Yeah, okay, in that case, like, how do...
A competitor's island is under siege. A competitor's island is under siege. Ceasefire has ended.
like that. But when it's not being a bitch.
Workforce shortage.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Competitor's island withstood an attack.
It's only a half-life.
We need coffee. We have a little bit of coffee on the other end of the world, in the new world. Give me a sec.
Workforce shortage.
Let the sails fill.
Is it really the artisans that keep my entire economy afloat? Yeah, defeat. That's what I thought. Okay. I spent too much money. Didn't get enough money back. Okay.
We ought to share tea more often.
I think I got lost in the idea of continuing what we had instead of actually doing it. I don't know if I want to deal with the Pyrphorians. Yeah. I think I might start a new regular game. Let's do a... I think it's sandbox, because technically this is sandbox. Let's do less guidance. More guidance was kind of annoying. I would like to go as... this guy again, I guess. Or is there anyone else that might be interesting? Not really. Okay, continue with this guy. And then let's get the... to the moon icon. In green again. I think we'd best pick the same color. I'm used to it. You could even pick more interesting opponents. True. True. Bent is a young heir to the Jurgensen Trust, a philanthropic venture of her late father's. She's an alarmingly friendly individual, caring for all around her. An intrepid traveler, she believes the world exists for all to delight in and explore. Naturally, she's friends with almost everyone.
A new world.
I I've been doing with you, Mercier.
You think you know what anarchy is?
Self
Expect to have all those misconceptions overturned.
Self-proclaimed anarchist, Dr. Mercier has created a radical new society free of the influence of the state. Formerly a champion of the Student Union of Dentists, Mercier was asked by the Queen to use his popular appeal to pacify increasing threats of revolution in the territories. Instead, Mercier sided with the protesters, declaring the people's complete independence from Crown authority.
I know what it's like to have to choose. Whatever you decide, stick by it.
George Smith was, long ago, a slave. An explosion in the mine took his father and rendered George deaf. Finding freedom, George seized the chance to make something of his life, and has now apparently done it all. But don't let that fool you, he's not finished yet. Arthur Gasparov.
Foremost visionary of any era.
Damn, he's got an ugly face. Arthur Gasparov is a self-proclaimed visionary, Francophile, and pursuing of architectural perfection. Breaking from the mirror only to schmooze with the most important critics, Gasparov has little patience for others, or indeed any empathy at all. As he himself has said, every great city is ruined by its people. Carl Leonard von Malking.
I'd dress as your grandmother if it meant I could lay hands on your lovely Luca.
What? Carl is a repugnant, industrialist fat cat, blaming his parents for allowing the once great name of von Malking to fade from view. He is ever desperate to rub up to the nobility and, of course, to pile up the gold. His philosophy is money equals reputation, so take some more. Alonso Graves.
Claret is good for the skin. I can be the one to show you.
Alonso Graves is a man disturbed, a former soldier of the Empire, war transformed, his soul forever. The disdain and misanthropy within him can only momentarily be silenced by the blood of his former masters. Believing himself now to be a god, he is intent on freeing all he can from the shackles of human existence. Sounds like a heavy man. Admiral Vicente Silva.
Action, yet well read, dressed, and drilled. What more could you want?
Admiral Vicente Silva is an experienced, calculating, and humorless conqueror. His noble upbringing and education at the finest military academies has primed him for a life of power. A staunch traditionalist, his conviction is that the crumbling empire of La Corona, in whose service he profits, will prevail against the world in rebellion. Last but not least,
Forward to this for a long, long time.
Lady Margaret Hunt. Lady Margaret Hunt's influence cannot be overestimated. A member of the Royal Council, she is trusted by all, rarely seeking sympathy for what has unquestionably been a difficult life. After all, she was born a Harlow, a name of synonymous with treason, but then that was all buried long ago. Huh.
The Emperor and Empress also wish that I join you in strange lands.
Princess Keen is a young and uncertain envoy of the Imperial East, struggling to bring about the very different diplomatic wishes of the Emperor and Empress here in a new and unfamiliar place. She takes consolation in writing wistful poetry on the nature of home. Willie Wibblesock.
You wibblyists call me a soft target, and I've suffered enough wibblyism to bow to it now.
Behind the bold swish of Willie's conjurer's cape lives a fragile mouse, desperate for the affection conferred upon him by his late mother. Above all, it is fear that grips him, of some unspeakable and ghoulish reprisal. For Willie seems to have acquired his great fortune suspiciously sudden. And last but not least, Beryl O'Mara. Beryl O'Mara was a goodly soul once, back when she believed her meek shopkeeper husband would escape the debtor's prison. He didn't. Years later, it is now her that's running the street game, with the help of her many eyes and ears. She'll invite you in for tea, but don't get too cozy. That's a sawn off under the floral tablecloth. Sawn off shotgun. I don't like her. Okay. I'm actually okay with maybe Bent and King. King. Okay. Madame Kahina, fair. Pirates, I'm actually fair. I'm actually happy with, like, inactive upkeep. If enabled, factories, farms, and workshops will cost a certain upkeep even with their production is paused. Oh, yeah, that's off. Skyscraper. We haven't gotten to skyscrapers yet. Okay, starting conditions. Starting ships. I would like a flagship. Starting harbor standards, full or off. Starting capital. Let's start with a large amount of, and then revealed map, let's say none. As for this, yeah, we could go for monuments. There's 3 different monuments. Target population, wealth, target revenue, and diplomatic. That's pretty much just that, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, I died in the middle of a mission, of the campaign, so we're starting a new game. I tend to do what I call a double monument, like, marathon. Mostly after the campaign, but in this case apparently during the campaign, because I failed the campaign. So let's set sail.
New orders?
Oh, wait.
On our way.
I am Heshua Princess Ching. My father and mother sent me as an ambassador.
Ching. Okay. I would like a marketplace.
You reached a new milestone.
Okay, so let's get these people in and let's start on the farmers. Just try not to fall into the same money sink of the last game. Yeah, at the very least we can, like, try more. Oh yeah, this is Keen. Okay, cool. We don't have to contend with other things.
Something's missing. taken every care.
Go for it. Oh yeah, I need to make...
Flagship ready for orders. Sails!
Okay.
You reach a new milestone.
A village, nice. Are we actually making timber? Yes, we are. Awesome. Awesome. That means that this technically is a warehouse.
Grass is greener on the other side.
There we go. Nice.
Aye, aye.
Just in time?
We loves you, we does.
There we go. Happy to see contentment.
I'm delighted to meet you. I'm Bente Jorgensen, chairlady of the Jorgensen Foundation. I can't wait to work with you.
Know what Annie does with royalists? We dunk you full of fish.
Ship under attack.
Ordnance plotted.
So, the immediate goals. would be to level up my guys without breaking bank.
Fancy making hay while the sun shines, master?
I present my humble duty to you, and am confident you'll transcend your present circumstance.
Yeah, let me guess, my ship's down. Yeah.
Lost your flagship. Well, I'll see what I can rustle up.
A ship was destroyed.
Don't tell me I've missed another.
I wish I'd a goose for your kindness.
Wish I'd a goose for your kindness. Okay. Let's see. We are making enough fish and enough work clothes for what we currently need. That's good. And we have a decent amount of fertilities on this island. That's kind of cool. Okay. I would also need an iron deposit. With this one being the closest, apparently. Cool. That's for next level. And the shipyard. Yeah. I would love to check a copy.
Really, entirely marvelous to meet you. And that we may show truth, or it's important to be true to oneself.
There we go. Which islands have the right facilities you need for the workers? It's actually not a bad question. Not this one. This one has a couple, but it is a bit further away. This one has hops and yeah, this one has hops and fur, which at this point in time we have only there. We have grapes here. We have niter here and hops. Fur and hops on this one. Oh. Oops. I would like a place that's not too close to the pirates with, like, hops, grapes, maybe something else. Okay. There we go. Hops and fur. It's not too bad. Just niter from the things that we don't have yet.
You reached a new milestone. You reached a new milestone.
Yeah, okay. Let's see about you.
Honest work, that's all we ask.
New orders?
Okay.
Nice day for it.
You can take all the credit for any finds I make here.
Yes, that's only one fertility that I don't have yet.
Garden just for me.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Only opportunity to work together.
Sure, trade rights sound good.
Cultural dialogues.
You ennoble your ancestors.
My curiosities come from far and wide. For the
Hey, Kahina.
customer.
Still printing for an hour and a bit. Gosh darn it, brother. What the fuck are you doing? Okay.
Flagship awaiting instructions.
Okay, so from the ones that we currently have seen, this one doesn't seem too bad. So, well, actually, it's not too far from where we are.
On our way.
I love the fire service. They help me a lot.
That might mean more about you than...
Must themselves grow others. Fly upon a cloud.
How about a cup of coffee? You've been playing for 2 hours.
Let me guess. 3, 2, 1.
A thank you for all you've done.
Desmond,
you call it altruism?
Kind of, yes. We also call it... Oh my god, I'm so thankful. Hey, nice. Publish, no remorse. Remembrance of the Red Skies.
Brought some joy.
From decay, you sprout a blood.
We go, nice. So this one would be a cool one, and then one with grapes. Probably there's very little of those. Okay, cool, good to know. Yeah, okay. Okay, so as for wonders, what do we have? Maybe the courthouse? The Queen's summer holiday home? Maybe? Something akin to that. Something hacienda? Palace, yeah. Palaces seem to be one of those things that they tend to go back to a lot. Also, apparently we're not making enough work clothes. Let's see. See, we are close to not making enough fish. We are definitely not making enough... We're definitely not making enough work clothes. Are we making enough wool? For one. Yes, not for more. Okay.
I'll do.
Okay. Oh, we are making a lot of pork, but no sausages yet. Okay, cool. Okay. It's like a skyscraper and an Eiffel Tower are also possible. Nice! And that would be number 3, yeah.
Look busy, people.
By the way, your opponents will not wait for you to discover a new world to settle there, so don't tarry too long. Yeah, I didn't get any event for the new world yet. Hmm. Construct a hydroelectric dam without destroying a fragile ecosystem. What? Eco, is that you? That also makes quite a bit of sense, yeah.
Every rose has its thorns.
It sure does. This could be a funny thing. Yeah, let's make another one here, definitely, because this is going to be useful. Does look like the pirate lady is based on the route to the new world, so you might need to escort. Gosh darn it. Yeah, makes sense. Bit more, bit more, bit more, come on. We're gonna have to make a secondary brick factory at some point. There we go. Go. It's going to be our turn. I hope we're happy with that. These are all blueprints. It's gonna be fine. We're not, like, using extra stuff yet.
I count our blessings every day.
We apparently need more schnapps. To make people happy.
We put our love into this.
Okay. Doesn't seem too bad. Let's see about our fish. Yeah, demanding 3, we are supplying 4. That's good. We would very much like this to be a thing. I do have the squeakiest chair. Thanks for noticing. Also, some of the squeaks that might have been audible were not actually from my chair. But yeah, this, that's my chair. I like my chair. It can hold me. The last chair I had broke. Kind of catastrophically. Yeah, there was a squeaky door in the background. Might have to look for some WD-40. That might help, I don't know. Actually, I think we gotten some from work. Might have to look at that then at some point. Okay, you. What's your happiness, mate? Yeah, Schnapps is going down. Oh, and most likely because of this. Well, not necessarily because of that, but it won't help. Yeah, still, like, Do I need to make a... Do I need to set a warning underneath my, underneath my Twitch channel. Warning, squeaky chair.
If you pop off now, you'll be back in time for tennis. Sorry, Roger.
Sails!
Sets the vibe, yeah. Fair. Sets the vibe of this guy can't afford what's their face? Secret lamp chair? To be honest, I could have gotten one if I didn't buy a... If I didn't get a 3D printer, I would have been able to get one, but yeah.
We doubled our efforts.
Wait. On this island, I assume. On her island to the safety of her zoo for the winter. The entire island. I do use the 3D printer, yeah. Well, technically my brother is mostly using it these days. I have printed an entire three things. So far. I have printed a Azim's Crystal from Final Fantasy XIV. I have printed 3 little dust plugs for the 3D printer, and I have printed a fidget toy. And no, it's not a fidget spinner.
The Jorgensen Trust couldn't be more grateful.
There we go. My brother, on the other hand, has printed a couple of, like, fidgety infinity cube things. Has printed some upgrades for the AMS, has printed some this, has printed some that. He's been doing quite a bit. I paid for it. He's using it. But yeah, that was actually kind of to be expected. It's in a room he tends to use a bit more than I do. Mostly because, well, I don't very much frequent that room. Like, the room that he is using right now as a desk, like an office, used to be my room back like 5 years ago. No, 3 or 4 years ago. Back when my sis just still lived with us. After that, she moved out. I got her room, which I still use to this day. And so on and so on and so on. Okay, I would very much like... Yeah, already.
Bish, bang, bibbly, there she blows.
There she blows. I still have her room. To this day, I'm very happy with it. It's nice. I would have preferred maybe having more room in my room. Let's say it like it is. I am quite a bit messy. I have a chaotic brain, and that translates into a chaotic room. So yeah. I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters, mother, father, 2 dogs, and 4 cats. Yes, big family. And that's just the immediate family, because if you go look to my father's mother and her family, that's also like pretty much the same situation, but then that's also once again the same situation. So I have, on a family meeting for my godfather's 40th wedding anniversary, that's the uncle that has married my dad's oldest sister. That's like technically the easiest to say. Like, okay, so my dad's oldest sister.
Stronger together.
Sure.
You mean we weren't allies already?
So my dad's oldest sister and her husband.
Benta is a wonderful friend.
They were married for 40 years. On that party, we had a grand total of like somewhere in the 60s people. For Christmas, we need to hire a cafeteria from a school. Like, technically we don't hire it because my aunt is the what's it called? I want to say director, but that's not the right term in English. Assistant principal, I think it is. So we, like, technically we hire it, but practically we don't, since we also do, like, tidbits when we're there. The school grants us use of the cafeteria because, number one, she's the assistant principal, I believe it is, and then, like, we also, like, helped with moving random stuff all over the place. It's an interesting family. When we're just with the close family, like my grandmother and the rest, decibels go quite loud. But when we're with specifically my godfather's side of the family, decibels get even louder. Sometimes you have to scream to hear each other. And no, it's not creeping. Like, in some family get-togethers, you get this, like, oh yeah, hi, how's it going? How's it going? Hi, yeah. Did you hear about Aunt Mary? Did you hear about Uncle Jim? Etc, etc, etc. And then at the end of the party, it's like, oh yeah, hi, how's it going with y'all? Yeah, hi. It's not how it is. It's like pretty much immediately that last one. And it just keeps going up.
Show me how you conduct your business.
Sure.
It is good manners to agree terms of trade.
Terms of trade.
You're too kind.
I like these two. Maybe not what Leo would have liked me to pick, but I like these two. Okay, let's see. You should now be absolutely disastrously low on... Yeah, okay. We need more fish. We also need more schnapps, more clothes. Yeah. More fish, more schnapps, more clothes. So this is already climbing up, cool. Schnapps. We are not producing enough. We need 3 more. How many potatoes do we have? Not enough. Okay. New fisheries are not connected. No, they're not. Cool. I have, as part of the family, the immediate family, also a niece and a nephew. The kids of my sister. My eldest sister. I am the godfather of my nephew. And no, I'm not Don Corleone. I can't even do a good impression of him. Okay. I don't. I'm not that old. I don't have children either. I'm single as... I was gonna say something, but I'm not sure. Like, I'm single as fuck. Yeah, if I had children, I most likely wouldn't be able to, like, spend 3 hours a night playing games on Steam, on stream, and then play another 3 hours with friends. I'd be busy. Specifically small children. Like, those are insane. And don't get me wrong, like, children are absolutely amazing. They can do more than you think they can. But that's the problem. They can do more than you think they can. For instance, my godson, my nephew, he can stand. You might think, yeah, like, he's a baby. Like, at some point they learn to stand. Yes, but remember, so far as I know, he cannot walk yet. He barely moves around enough to go from hither to thither. He has managed to fall from a table already. He can move if he wants to. To the good places, to the bad places, to the worst places, to every place he wants to be, and simply cannot go. No. He had, however, a thing. So, sadly, my godson has a, he has a malformed head. It's a little bit lumpy. I don't care. He's a healthy baby. That's all I care about. But to try and rectify the misshapen head, the potato head, I did it again, didn't I? He has to wear a helmet. So he fell from the table right on that helmet. Like, nothing was underneath that could poke up, so he's completely fine. They went to the doctors, nothing's wrong. So yes, he did fall, he did bounce. Technically. Practically, I don't think you can call that bouncing, but sure. We need more. Really? Okay. We need more vests. Thank God for the helmet. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that would have been quite a quick godfatherhood. I wasn't home, so it wasn't my bad. Gotta say that with it, because he was in the place of my residence. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Demand 7, supply 10. Yeah, okay, we're fine on that. We are starting to have to make bread. And sausage.
You need a warehouse, you do.
You can't reach it because it's too full now. Okay, cool.
It's a surprise inspection.
1, 2, 3, 1. Two, 3.
I'd never put a halfpenny on it.
You are, once again, not doing great. Okay.
We lack the requisite materials.
We lack the requisite patience. You silly gaffer. I like how gaffer is actually a word in the English language. It's not like what I make it out to be. It's not that. Like, a gaffer is one of the audio guys in movies and stuff. He walks around with the big stick, he checks the levels, etc, etc, etc. Actually, I could use a gaffer because I constantly keep thinking that my voice is too loud on mic. Like, currently, if I just talk, my voice goes to the red in Streamlabs. I have set everything up so that my voice can actually be heard over my videos, but I have to put a gain of 10 on all my games. I don't know if I like that. I'd much rather have my voice a little bit lower, but Leo has said that he can't hear me if I do that. I have done it before. The main issue that I have is hearing myself on DMB's stream and suddenly being like, oh my god, I'm fucking loud. That's my main issue. Being in someone else's content, even if they are more than happy to do so, and being a nuisance to people, just in general. I don't like doing that. I don't like being a nuisance. It's weird how your sound level keeps going all over the place. Also that, like, at this point in time, like, I am currently going, like, in the red constantly. If I talk regularly, if I go talk to my mic, it's something else. And the games, like, currently my game audio is, like, somewhere in the middle. And I have 2 filters set up. Like, I could add more... Both filters are turned off. If I give this one 10 gain, suddenly this would make the game audio louder. If I put it on like 15, it might even pop into the oranges, maybe sometimes the reds.
I know you're busy, but I've a favour to ask.
Like, it's sometimes, like, it's really game dependent, I believe. I do not actually want to build a silo, sorry. Okay. We have some place here, so why not? Okay, so we need red. That we need some of this. Some of this and some of this. Now also I would like a little warehouse right next to it so that they will just keep going. Okay. Farmers would like some flour to improve their recipes as your city grows, yada 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 yada. We should be fine. We should be fine. They should be ready to go to the mill should be ready to put that in the baker, and then we should start making bread. Which these will happily numb on, and then suddenly Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
Nice day for it.
Squeaky chair. I'm also a base level, classically trained musician. Thumbs up, right? Sometimes, like, if a particular mood strikes, I tend to just randomly start singing. Or, like, if something reminds me of a song. Sometimes happens as well. I have never and will most likely never do a karaoke stream. The only karaoke I do on stream is the larynx, Jack. The only singing I will most likely ever... The only karaoke I will most likely ever do on stream would be the Yakuza karaoke minigame. Then again, I do have VR chat, I do not have an avatar, so I cannot use any of that. But, like, I could use it to start suddenly going ham on a couple karaoke songs. I don't think anyone wants to see that. I don't think anyone would like to see me sing for half an hour. But it is something that could happen, it is something that is... in fact possible. I don't think anyone wants to see that. And yeah, so I go to the musical I want to say musical academy, but it's like not really a musical academy. You don't go to that place to become a musical star. You do not. You could start there, but you tend to not to do that. I learned reading notes, I learned, like, general culture in music, like the Baroque, the Romantic era, the different eras in the musical history, etc, etc, etc. I forgot most of that. Gotta be quite honest, I forgot most of it. I learned, back in the day, I learned to play oboe. Yeah, I think it's just oboe. Is it also called? Yeah, it's pretty much the oboe. So in French it's also called the hautbois. In Dutch it's called the hobo. It's also called the hautboy. which is like the high lad or something. The English horn, the alto member of the oboe family, oboe d'amour, oboe d'amore, the chant. That's a weird one. That's not really a real thing. But I used to play that. Double-reeded woodwind instrument with valves like a saxophone, but on a actual wooden instrument with mostly a black outline. Imagine a clarinet, because most people will imagine a clarinet when I try to explain it, but the mouthpiece looks different. It's close to literally like taking a straw, flattening it, and putting that in your mouth. That's what you blow music in the instrument with. I, at the same time, started with singing. I have sung quite a lot. I have sung Mozart, Beethoven, Handel. I've sung pieces from Alan Menken, from Danny Elfman. I've sung things from Les Miserables. I have sung things from Winnie the Pooh. Quite a lot of Disney. I have sang in Dutch, English, French, Italian. Variable Conqueror, Enforce Zero, you can go fuck yourself. It's one of those best viewers on bots. Don't worry too much about it. I have sung quite a lot. What I have not sung is things that I actually like. Okay. I have not had a single year where there was not one piece that I didn't hate. Like, there was always one piece that I had to sing, because I had to sing a German piece, an Italian piece, a Spanish piece, or something, because for some reason my teacher forces me to sing classical songs. Like, classical songs, not classical songs. Like, I'm not singing classical rock. I'm singing die Zauberflöte.
Far be it from us to make the foreman work. I'm happy as a
And
sand
then
boy.
the brick
Will you
factory.
build us another
We need to
castle?
go here. Take a photo. There we go. Submit photo. Yeah, now we go back to the game instead of talking about my most favorite subject ever, me. Okay, that's a joke. That's a joke. I don't even like myself. I do technically not know why I'm streaming. The main reason I'm streaming is to get through my catalog of video games. I have quite a couple.
Wish I had something.
And I want to get through, like, a good amount of them. Also, where the fuck do I get a route to the new world? Like,
The people celebrate your leadership.
yeah, there's nothing here yet. What? The beer festival. Nice. It's Oktoberfest in a new bottle. Copper, coal, iron. New world becomes available at artisan level. Oh, didn't know that. Thanks, Crazy Charlie H. Also, hi.
I'm confident it's ready to go.
Yes, this is ready to go. Publish. Artisan levels, you say? Huh. Okay. We should be fairly close to that. We need...
Yeah, we're having a riot.
We need school. We need education. We need more workers. We cannot get more workers as is right now because this entire row is full. But if we go and deal with that, like if we do this, new buildings have unlocked. One of which is the school. I'm very sorry, young people of Anno Dominus 1800. I will be sending you all to school. I'm doing okay. A bit talking. I don't like talking about myself, mostly. But hey, I just did about half an hour of that. Sorry. Okay, you, and let's immediately put one of you close by, and then put a road down here. Oh, and D. Okay, actually I would very much prefer one of you very close by. There we go. Attention, soldier. Yes, I believe I'm going to have to stretch and hydrate. There we go. Know it. Hi, Sheba. How's it going? Oh, boy. Why do my... Why do my joints start cracking? Oh, I know. I sit in my car all day. Holy. Okay, thanks. Have a... How far into this game have you ever played before? The campaign. Just before. And I did get up to the part where you could get the Pyrphorians to attack you if you finished the courthouse, but I haven't. Because I didn't have a big enough army. It's pretty much the entire reason. I'm not a taxi driver. I'm a field technician. So I work for an electronics company. They sell electronics and they fix electronics. We're a, I want to say medium to large, technically, company. I think there's a couple thousand employees, but we are a sister company to a much larger one. If you've ever gone to France, or if you are from France, you should know a certain company called Fnac, which is a both like physical goods store, physical electronics, but also books and stuff like that, but also a event organizer, specifically to do with the music or books they are selling. If you live in Europe, the store that I work for is similar enough to MediaMarkt. If you live in America, I want to say it's like... I actually have no idea, I've never been to America. Like, we do not sell parts. We sell the entire machine. Sears? I don't know. Anyway, so I work as a field technician, meaning that I go from home to home to home of clients that have broken equipment, or new equipment that was badly installed. That also happens. So, for instance, earlier this week I was forced to go to Liege. For those that do not know, I live in Belgium. It's in my description, etc, etc. Is it in my description? I don't know. I don't think I put it in there. On YouTube it's in my description. I'm from Belgium. Meaning that I live in Europe's speed bump. I live in the place where we speak swamp German. I live in the place where it's in your tags. Oh yes, it does say Belgian in my tags. Thanks, Shiba. I live in the place that, according to a certain current president of the United States of America, is a hellhole. Well, actually it was back in 2019, I want to say. I could be mistaken. Very funny that. Yeah, so all of that going on, etc, etc, etc. Liege is a big town. If you... well, actually it's a city, there's a university and everything. If you ever played Crusader Kings 3, 2, one of those, at the very least, I don't know about 1. I think 1 might also be as granular, but I don't know. But Liege is one of the provinces near the coastline that is closest to the UK, to Great Britain. There you have like Ghent, Bruges, you have Antwerp, you have Limburg, you have Liege. Liege, or Luck, is the place I had to go. That is about an hour and a half driving there from where I live. Thank you, traffic jams. Yesterday I was late for stream. A couple of minutes. But that was because my last client was in... I'm gonna grossly over... like... I'm not gonna give an actual place close enough. It was somewhere around the vicinity of Ghent. Normally that's not a problem, that's like an hour drive. I spent 2 hours? 2 hours 40, close to 3 hours in the car just to get home. It's insane how bad traffic jams can be. I hate them. I wish them to die. No? It's quite far away, isn't it? This one's closer by, cool. So yeah, that's just like work and work-related stuff. I can technically not divulge too much from work, because technically, like, my work has had me sign an NDA for several stuff. Practically that means I can't divulge addresses from clients, what they bought, what I think maybe what their problem was, and anything I did to help my the company. Specifically, like, if I made a course to help people work on Windows computers, for instance, I would not be able to divulge that, I believe, unless I did it in my free time, which I haven't done. But yeah, that's like one of those things, right? It's... my job is very varied. I install and repair televisions. I install computers and I repair coffee machines. Specifically the bean-to-cup machines. For those that do not know, those are the machines that you put coffee beans in the top and you get coffee out of the front, and like those pucks of coffee grains in the machine, most likely. Specifically the exterior ones. We have stopped repairing the interior ones, simply because, yikes.
We'll raise a glass to you, Gav.
Raise a glass to you, Gav. So yeah, I do a lot. I also do a lot not. 9 people are watching to me tirade about my life at work. Holy fuck. What's wrong with y'all? No, I'm thanks for listening. Man. It's interesting. I mean, I can see that, yeah, sure. Do you want a list, Necro? What kind of list are you preparing to give MFG? Oh, what's wrong with you? Yeah, fair enough. If number 1 on that list isn't that you live in America with the crazy shit going on, something's wrong. I know. What's wrong with you people, yeah. At least I know a couple of things wrong with a couple of you. Man. So hi MFG, how is it going? 10 people, according to Streamlabs. What? Strange. Strange. I need hops. Do I have hops on this island? No, I do not. Okay, cool. This means that I would have to start colonizing. Big Leagues is calling today. Big Leagues, yeah, okay. Double digit peeking. Yeah, like having a brownie. Nice. Yeah. I don't want to make brownies again.
Steersman.
I don't want to make brownies again. It's been a while. Or my skyr cake. So people know cheesecake, right? Oh. People know cheesecake, right? Skyr cake is pretty much that, but instead of with like cheese, except instead of with cheese, it's with Icelandic skyr, which is a, if we are grossly over simplifying it, it is pretty much like cream cheese, but from Iceland. And they do some stuff with it that, I don't know. It at one point was considered to be a superfood. I don't know if it still is. Does the term superfood still exist? That's a good question. But yeah, it's just cheesecake with that. I like it the way I like it with Biscoff. Like you take a pie tin, you fill the bottom with Biscoff and pour a small amount of molten butter over it, and then you fill it with the cheesecake. I love it like that.
Attention for the Admiral.
Okay, you take... Oh, we are not making enough lumber, apparently. I should apparently make more of you. They are, especially when they're still warm from the oven. Yeah. If you made them yourself, that's just absolutely amazing. Upgrade skyscraper. Upgrade your skyscraper to the next level. Find an area to upgrade all buildings within it. Unlocks by investors, so that's most likely a level above. Yeah, the only downside. The only downside of a brownie, running out of brownie after you've eaten it and gaining weight. Except if you are already on the lower side of weight, then that's a positive. Let's see. Brib. Need more brib. Brib. Let's see. And I could eat an entire, like, oven tray of brownie. It would take me like a couple hours, but I could.
Fancy making hay while the sun shines, Master?
Sure.
Please, couldn't milk me out, could you?
I mean, I should have that.
Here
Like,
for me.
yeah.
We'll gather and toast your
Another
ale.
bosun. Huh. Sure like their bosons, don't they?
Flagship at your
Okay,
service.
let's see. This one we definitely need. Let's see, is there one closer by on the safe side? Maybe, yes. Okay, and with that, I believe we are making... we're not making as much money as we could. We are making a decent amount. And if we go see here,
Plenty to get stuck into.
could I not make the school? No. Let's put that guy here.
New orders?
And then we need somewhere where we have grapes. Should most likely be this island.
Coordinates plotted.
The city has grown more
Flagship ready
beautiful.
for orders.
There we go. Okay, cool. You. Katterweg.
I could simply go to press.
You simply could, yeah.
I too hope to spread good and truthful news.
There we go. With that, we should be getting the ability to get thingamajiggers, artisans. One more, come on, please.
You reached a new milestone.
There we go. No buildings. Actually kind of nice looking buildings as
All I
well.
ever desired was a place to live and work.
Okay, and you are immediately looking for canned foods.
After all,
Hey, look at that.
I'll steer ye from here to the precipice, the edge of the world.
I wish to spread harmony.
I wish to spread... Oh,
Your heart is white jade, unblemished.
form an alliance with both Benti and Jorgensen and Princess
regales the most fascinating
Ching.
tales.
Nice. And we need beef, apparently. Okay. We can get beef. Who's having beef with me? There we go. Beef. Okay, that being said, a friend of mine has been live for a bit. I'm gonna be sending y'all over. He is currently playing Final Fantasy XIV Online. I will save the game here. I will name this streaming Necro Free. Gonna save it here. I'm gonna send y'all over. Hope y'all have a good day. Hope y'all have a good time. I will be playing more of this tomorrow. I'm free tomorrow. I can sleep. I can sleep. We'll be streaming more of this tomorrow from 8 PM my time, which is 7 PM British mean time. GMT is it currently? I don't know. Like 3 hours ago from now. 3 hours and 10 minutes ago from now. That's when I intend to start streaming. Hope y'all had a day. Hope y'all had a good time. I can't promise I will go on tirades again tomorrow. I will not promise that. I will also not promise the opposite. That being said, hope y'all have a good day. Hope y'all have a good time. I'll see y'all again tomorrow.